Has the echo gone? It should have gone by now. Echo is gone. Thank God. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a hard watch. It was a hard watch. He doesn't deserve that at all. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And there needs to be the event that caused. Oh God, the chat's going too fast. Yeah, to me it seems like, everything I'm saying here, guys, is my opinion. It's not Beardo's opinion. Obviously, do not go over to Ghost Club Paranormal and Spectral Paranormal and give them any shit, because it's not going to be doing Beardo any favours. Just let Beardo. I'm going to be helping him as well, because obviously I was struck by Spectral Paranormal a couple of weeks ago as well. My strike has been resolved, but because of a slight error with Beardo's name, his got extended for another 10 days. But I have no doubt in my mind that the strike from Spectral Paranormal will get resolved. So at least that'll be one of the strikes gone. As for Ghost Club Paranormal, I know he has put in counterclaims for them at the moment. So unless Ghost Club take him to court, which I very, very highly doubt, then those strikes will get removed as well. But in my opinion, this has been a coordinated attack. I mean, what are the chances of, Spectral Paranormal being online, actually writing a message saying, I've been in contact with other channels to get you taken down, and then a couple of days later, Ghost Club strike him as well? I mean, putting two and two together, to me, that seems like a coordinated attack, in my opinion. Nobody else's opinion, my opinion. And if YouTube can link this, then Spectral Paranormal and Ghost Club could be in a lot of trouble. So this could backfire for them in a very bad way. I'm literally... look how red I am. I've been sat here seething for the last 4 hours. And sorry, I am missing messages as well. I think he's okay, to be honest, but it shouldn't be allowed to make false strikes without being reprimanded in some way. Yeah, Elaine, you're totally right. There does need to be consequences for these channels that want to take the piss like this. It's disgusting. Blatantly coordinated. I mean, yeah, Dan, it does seem that way, but are we going to be able to prove it? And obviously, I'm not saying anything as 100%. It's just opinion at the moment. But like I said, we've got to be very careful what we say here. Again, those of you that are just coming in, please don't go to Ghost Club and Spectral giving them any shit, because it's just giving them more ammunition. We need to go through the proper channels here to get this sorted out. Yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, Meemore. Yep. I was supposed to do a live stream yesterday, but I was in a food coma. I went and had a carvery, so yeah, I was dead to the world by about 6 p.m. It's also evidence. That's what Spectrum intended as terms. It is against terms of service. Yeah, it is. Like everything that everything that Beardo does on his channel, everything I do on my channel, I make sure it all falls within terms of service. All the copyright. We make sure that it's watertight. But for some reason, YouTube makes it easy for people to just hand out false strikes willy-nilly, and it needs to change, because it's just getting abused. He's responding to messages saying he will drop it if Beardo goes on a live and apologises to him. Tanya Phillips. Well, like Beardo said in his live stream, He's not going to say sorry. What's he got to say sorry for? He called out some bullshit on Spectral Paranormal's channel on one of his investigations. That's all he's done. What, saying sorry for calling him out? In my opinion, Spectral Paranormal is 100% fake. I've debunked him as well. All of the noises they get during their investigations is audio pareidolia. Come from rubbing of clothes, scraping feet, acoustics of the building, and they try to pass it off as paranormal. Even the things that they say these spirits are supposed to be saying doesn't sound nothing like it. Absolutely ridiculous. I agree with you. This was definitely a spiteful attack, in my opinion, too. One absolutely gloating to about taking the channel down. In my opinion, that speaks volumes about the person. Yeah. I mean, you can just tell, you know, again, in my opinion, you can just tell watching Spectral Paranormal that his ego is far too inflated. Far too inflated. And the way he spoke to me and Beardo through the comments, just that alone should get him taken off YouTube. It is blackmail, Cass. Yeah, you're right. But I know that Beardo is, you know, essentially shitting himself at the moment. But I've been through strikes, multiple strikes in the last couple of months, and I have done so much digging into, you know, the copyright system and YouTube's, you know, the actions that YouTube's take. I can't even talk. I've had a few Stellas. I better cover up the label, or else I might get struck from Stella as well. But over the past couple of months, I've educated myself. I've done so much reading up on YouTube's terms of service and the copyright laws, and nothing that I've ever done or Beardo has ever released has ever gone against YouTube's terms of service. And I have good faith that YouTube's channel, Beardo's channel, will not get deleted. So, but I understand it is scary for him. It'd be scary for anyone. I mean, to me, I have a full-time job, so I do have an income. But for Beardo, who this is his full-time job, I can imagine it is very nerve-wracking for him at the moment. But I will speak to him later after this live stream and try and, you know, calm him down a little bit. But yeah, bless him. It must be scary. Sorry, guys, I am literally waffling here and I'm missing messages. I'm not used to having this many in the chat. I've got like 4 times more than I usually do. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing your messages. If I miss them, just rewrite them out. It's fine. Beano knows what to do, and his whole community will travel with him. I believe it will make him stronger. I certainly hope so. I don't think it's going to get that far, Ed, but yeah, it's going to be comforting for him to know that his whole community is behind him. Cheers, Paranormal by the Sea. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. And I'm sure it will be overturned as well. I fucking need a drink. Yeah, Firefly. I've had a few. I've literally been sat in my chair just... Look how red I am. I never get this red. Seething with anger. We all need to come together and support Beardo, yeah. And I'm sure everybody will. Yeah, and I mean, you could just see that, you know, him getting upset at the start of his stream, the passion that he has for his channel. You can't beat it. Mrs. Bubble Wrap, what happens over false strikes? Well, if we can prove that these strikes were false, they were done maliciously, and it was a coordinated attack, then Spectral Paranormal and Ghost Club are in danger of just getting their channels deleted like that. And there'll be no appeals because all the evidence has been sent over to YouTube already. So it won't be 3 strikes, you're out. It'll be a literal, you have, you know, you've gone against the YouTube's terms and service and you're out. So they are stepping on eggshells here by doing this. They really are. Again, in my opinion. But from what I've read, they can get in a lot of shit for this. A lot. So those of you that are just joined, thank you for coming in. 176 people in here at the moment. It's crazy for me. So thank you. But please do not go over to Ghost Club and Spectral and you know, do any mass reporting or giving them any shit, because it's just giving them ammunition, which we don't need at the moment. It's not just debunkers who support Beardo. A lot of us true investigators stand by him too. He does a brilliant job. I mean, yeah, he does. I said this in my last video. If Beardo, you know, if Beardo can see you're a real team, he will do everything in his power to promote you. He's done it to me. He's done it to multiple other teams. You know, 3 Spires. Oh, I'm going blank. 3 Spires. 3 Spires. 3 Spires. We've got Staffordshire Paranormal. We've got Dorset Paranormal. We've got Bristol Paranormal. Obviously, you've got my channel as well. I'm going blank, but there's a handful of channels. There is a handful of channels. And I for Spectral Paranormal to badger him for him to check out their channel. I don't understand why they got Beardo to check out their channel, because it is obvious to me that nothing in their videos is paranormal, and the gifts that they so-called say they have, I don't know where they plucked that from. It's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Thank you, Cody Joe, for the £2. Appreciate that, mate. Broke as fuck, but have 1/100th of a pint. Mate, you don't have to send me any money, but I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Thank you. Show our support to Beardo in our video by making positive comments towards him and not attacking them. Yeah, exactly, Dragon Ranger. That's all you can do now, is just go and show your support to him. Don't comment on their channels, please. Oh yeah, and exploring the entity as well. Yeah. Sorry, Lucy. I'm just so angry. I can't think properly at the minute. Say 3 Spires in a mirror 3 times, then create a crate of Stella appears. Well, I think it's worked, Leela. Oh dear me. Lee Pratt. Thank you, Jan, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thank you. Everybody that's received a gifted membership, please do thank Jan in the comments. Appreciate you, Jan. I still can't get over the fact how much he tried to make you look stupid by saying lightning doesn't affect K2s. It's just ridiculous. I know, Tracy. It's crazy. I mean, it's science. Like, lightning will set off a K2 meter, and for him to laugh at me and saying, "What you on about? It's fucking dumb that you said that a K2 meter, goes off with lightning." It's electromagnetic fields that sets off K2 meters. And what gives off probably some of the biggest electromagnetic fields on this planet? Lightning. But that just goes to show how misinformed that he is. What a freaking day. Happy holidays and happy birthday, I guess. Yeah. Cheers, Scarborough Gatekeeper. Thank you. It has been a right freaking day. It really has. Like Beardo said in his stream, we've been on to YouTube today, getting through to speak to human beings instead of automated responses. And but I tried to report what he was, what Spectral Paranormal said to me, and for the false copyright strikes. But because my strike had already been resolved, they didn't want to know. So the guy who I spoke to gave me a link to further on my report to a different kind of sector, and I have done. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. But yeah, even though it's shit for Beardo at the moment, he is in a very good position to be reporting this because the strikes are active. So YouTube will listen to what he has to say, and he's been told he is going to be contacted by higher up in the next 24 hours, so we will be able to forward all of the evidence that he's got of this being a malicious takedown, and all the cyberbullying and hate comments, and we've literally got everything documented, everything. So this is going to be going higher up. So they need to be very careful now. They really do. Oh God, the chat's moving too quick. Thank you for everyone coming in. I will say again, if somebody wants to post, one of the mods want to post at the top of the chat here to not go over to Ghost Club and Spectral Paranormal and leave them any hate, any mass reporting, please don't do any of that, because it is not going to help Beardo's case at the moment. Beardo needs to, go through the right channels and get this sorted out properly. The guy obviously failed GCSE science. Yeah, seems that way. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you. GCP are unwatchable to me. Yeah. Yeah. Hope Beardo can turn this around. I have every confidence that he will. They haven't said anything today. Yeah. I haven't seen... I was having a look on Ghost Club's page during Beardo's live stream. I've not seen any gloating from them yet. But they might have realised that they've potentially fucked up here big time, so they don't want to draw any attention to it. I'm glad he has all you guys too. It's great that all of you support each other. Karma will do its thing on malicious behaviour. Yeah, Fiona, you're right. And the way I see it is truth will always prevail. And I mean, the amount of support that Beardo has given me over the last 3 years of being on YouTube, it's the least I can do to fight his corner for him, because, he doesn't deserve this. Not in a million years. Spiteful people don't tend to be very intelligent. again, thank you. Literally nearly 200 people in here. Thank you for everyone just joining. Please, if one of the mods can do a post at the top here saying to not go over to Ghost Club and Spectral and give them any hate, I would appreciate it. But I will keep saying it every few minutes. Sorry if it gets annoying, but I need to make sure it gets through to everybody here, not to not to make this any worse. If you wanna be supportive, then just go over and comment on his live stream and show him your support. Spectral seems to be considering removing the strike. I mean, if he's got any brains, then he will. But that is debatable. Would be good if they removed the copyright strike and kept a low profile. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm sure they would have seen his live stream. But like I said, over the past couple of months, I've had 2 strikes, and I won both of them. So the first strike I got, it is very nerve-wracking. So I can imagine for Beardo having 3 in one go, it must be horrible. It must be horrible. And even though I think in the back of Beardo's mind, he knows he'll win at least one of those counterclaims, it's still scary because you just don't know. You know, when your channel is in the hands of something you can't control, really, it can be very nerve-wracking. But I have no doubt that he's going to win his claims. Sage Rats, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. A lot of new names in here tonight, so thank you all the new guys that have come in. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm not used to this many people in the chat, so sorry if I can't I can't keep up with the messages, and I'm sorry if I've missed anything, any super chats. I don't think I have. No, I think I'm safe. I'm literally worse than Seg at this, getting behind on the chat. Cheers, Jazz. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I was pretty happy yesterday, but today is a different story. Absolutely fuming. Elaine, yeah, I mean, you know, it could be coincidence that GC have struck Beardo right after Spectral Paranormal has said that he's, you know, getting a gang together of channels to try and get him taken down. I mean, it could be coincidence. I think it's too much of a coincidence, but in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. Spectral was posting comments on people asking them. Spectral was posting comments on people asking to remove the strike in community post. He was posting comments on people asking to remove the strike. What is his problem? The guy has got some serious issues, and I hope he does get help. Because this is not the his behaviour is paranormal. Gotta love you and leave you. All my love and support goes out to you and Beardo. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Real evidence, real gentleman. Thank you for sticking by, Beardo. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. But you got to have your boys back. You know, if when shit hits the fan like this, the amount of stuff that he's done for my channel over the last 3 years, you know, I've got to fight his corner. Dear mods, it's not a secret. I comment as well 3 weeks ago, but I unfollowed both channels and our lovely debunkers. because I was a believer. You can comment polite about critics. Sorry, Mike. Happy birthday. Hope it gets better. It wouldn't surprise me if it pops up on my notifications in a little while. You have received a copyright strike from Ghost Club Paranormal. I'm just waiting for it to happen. But I know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with the, I've had 2 strikes on my channel at once, and it was all good. So I'm not worried about me. I'm more concerned about, pulling Beardo through this landslide of shit at the minute. Tina Girl, thank you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Exploring with Lucy, thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate you. Sorry guys. I'm getting used to the chat here. I'm getting used to it, I think, until I scroll and see another 100 messages I've missed. Can't see why GCP waited so long to strike, and after what Spectral. Yeah, see, that's what, again, in my opinion, we need to be careful here. In my opinion, just seems a little bit iffy to me. They've had months and months to strike him, and they know that he's made videos on him, on them, and they didn't do anything. And for them to do it now, very fishy to me. Very, very fishy. We stick together. Yeah, thank you, Lucy. Yes, we do. Beardo had the same thing happen to him with Proving Demons. He tried to do the same thing and then ended up climbing back under his rock. Yeah. And that's where these fake channels live. Under a rock. That's where they deserve to be. I mean, faking paranormal is one thing. Pulling stunts like this is just way over the line. Way over the line. The only thing paranormal about these channels is how they get their viewers. Cody Joe. Nailed it there. Yeah, it's good to see so much support in here for Beardo. Happy birthday. Don't worry about the childish fakes. They'll get their karma. Much love from Manchester. I really hope they do. Donna, thank you. Only over 200 people watching. Why are you getting behind the chat? Oh, trust me, I used to get behind the Sage Rat. I used to get behind the chat when there was only 50, 60 people in here. It's because I just start waffling, and I like to reply to everyone. So I stop the chat. I stop the chat from scrolling, and then when I start scrolling, I've just got a shed load more comments to go through. I mean, those of you that have seen my comment section, I like to reply to everybody. And on my last video, there was like over 150 messages, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to sit here for hours replying. But you guys take your time to watch the content, so that's the least I can do is take my time, to try and reply to everybody as thorough as I can. I'm sure it will get to the point though where it just gets stupid, and I'll have to select who I reply to, but it is what it is, I guess. What was that? If it isn't a coincidence, then GCP should have a look at themselves. What about his content? The fella's comments are all... Yeah, Jerry, you're right. His comments are on another level. They really are. It's disgusting. Good evening, Weka. Hope you're well. Well done for backing Beardo. I have now subbed to you. Thank you, Sister of the Moon. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. Although I'm quite sure the content over the next few days is going to be a bit drama-fueled. I am probably gonna, after I finish this live, I'm gonna record a proper video. I mean, my last video was about drama. I kind of wanted to stay away from it, but you can't ignore things like this. You really can't. Typical pick me. They want attention and clout, and are misusing the strikes to get it. Yeah, Bookie, seems that way. Thank you, Lisa, for the birthday wishes. Appreciate you. Hey, Alexis. Good evening to you. Seg will pull out a nuclear live stream about this. Possibly. I hope we can get as many debunkers as possible on this, because, you know, this will affect them. So we need to try and put a stop to this as quickly as possible, because, yeah, like Beardo said in his stream, this could be the end of debunkers. I surely hope not, and I don't think it will, but you just never know. You never know. All the strike stuff on you and Beardo is garbage. Fakers taking the truth too hard. Yeah. You're right, Salt Lake Superman. Beardo was in tears. I felt so bad. Yeah, I was literally getting choked up. I was getting choked up watching the start of that stream. But, you know, the community kind of pulled him out of it, and by the end of the stream he was a lot more positive. So, you know, thanks to you guys, I'm sure that made his day more bearable. Always appreciate a response to my comments on videos. Makes me feel special. You're welcome, Jan. You are welcome. If you don't reply to me, I shall be very offended. Only joking. We understand. And no, you do your best to reply. I'll always reply to you, Luce. Always. I'll reply to everyone if I can. He wasn't crying. He had orbs in his eyes. Yeah, that was it. He had dust in his eyes. That's what it was. But yeah, bless him. It must be. It must be scary. You know, the initial, you know, reaction is, it's gonna be scared. Beardo has done a lot of good. No Alone for Christmas, mental health awareness and charity. Beardo may come off strong sometimes, but he has a huge heart. I mean, exactly. You know, the amount of money he's earned for charities is amazing. Is amazing. And yeah, he may come off strong, but, you know, that's the passion he has for this, for the paranormal. You know, he hates the fact that people are getting taken for a ride with these fake channels. And yeah, it can be strong, but it's just the passion. And you can't knock him for being passionate. Jade from Ghost Club Paranormal falls for YouTube. That's how it is. I follow her from the beginning and saw it go downwards with other people. Barrier Beyond. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure maybe Jade did start off with good intentions, but when you mix with the wrong people and, you know, the pressure starts piling on for you to make engaging content, then, you know, the little fake here and the little fake there becomes a lot of fake in every video, and before you know it, that's it. You've set that precedent of, you know, loads of shit happening in the videos, and you can't go back. And it seems that bullshitting makes the most money. So I can see why they do it. But for me and for other real teams, we still have our morals intact, and we're still looking for that real evidence. then yeah, we're not going to go down that same route. Even if it means not making as much money. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to prove that the paranormal is real. For me, as number one, and for any of you guys that want to follow the channel. To be able to prove to myself that the paranormal is real would be amazing for me. It would bring me so much comfort knowing that there's something else after we all go. So, yeah, it would be amazing. And, you know, I kind of wanted to give viewers the chance to watch a channel that is, you know, doing it for the right reasons and not for money. So yeah, that's why the Real Evidence channel exists, and I've been 100% transparent with any activity we've ever caught, and you know, some of the things it's been up for you guys to make your mind up with. But if I have ever had any activity that's questionable and there could be, you know, there could be explanations for it, I make sure I, you know, give those explanations, and you know, you can take it or leave it as it is. But one thing I will never do is I will never go down the faking route, even if it means, you know, earning less money. Jesus Christ, 214 people in here now. I'm still red. It looks like I'm sunburnt. It's just, that's stress, that is. I'm stressed. I wasn't like this 3 hours ago. Now I look like a beetroot. There were quite a few other members of the community on Beardo's stream tonight too. Boo, J Carts, Lord Bagel. Much respect to Moxley for stepping up. Yeah, I mean, some of the, you know, some of the questionable teams that went into Beardo's live tonight and offered them their support. That says a lot. That does say a lot. And yeah, that's, you know, those channels have earned my respect for that. You know, I'm not saying that I won't call them out in the future if they do something really stupid, but yeah, you know, they gain my respect for doing that. The problem now is those fakers work together to try and keep us silent. Yeah, that is the worry. That is the worry. So there needs to be repercussions for people that abuse the copyright system, because this is not on. And I just hope when Beardo hears from YouTube in the next 24 hours, because it has been escalated higher up. So I'm hoping when he puts in all of his evidence that he is, you know, compiled over the last few months, I hope they look at it and go, wow, yeah, this is blatant misuse of the copyright system and against YouTube's terms of service, and do something about it, because this can't keep happening. It's ridiculous. Yes, you're right, Kimberly. Any people that have just come in recently in the last 15-20 minutes, please do not go over to Ghost Club Paranormal and Spectral Paranormal. No mass reporting, no shitty comments on their channels, because it does not help Beardo's cause at this time. So yeah, if you want to message, then please go and message Beardo on his live stream that just went out, and give him your support. That's the best thing you can do right now. Happy birthday! I'm so emotional after Beardo's live. I hope he does realise now how many people yeah. You're right, Sammy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You know, that was his record-breaking live stream for him, and rightly so, because, you know, it's so good to see, you know, the amount of support that he has, and I'm sure that it's made him feel 100 times better. I dream of a website with just true paranormal teams and debunkers. Yeah, wouldn't that be the day, Luce? I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, do you? Mike, I'm doing good. Well, I hope so, Gillian. I'm I'm a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a bumbling mess at the minute. I get like this when I get stressed out. I've missed what's happening. What's Moxley done? Kevin, he offered, he offered his support to Beardo in his live stream that he just did, which was very surprising to me, and I'm sure a lot of people watching. But it just goes to show, even the channels out there that are questionable, put the questionable content aside, and there's still some good people in there somewhere. Hey Matt Lyons, good evening to you, and good evening to anybody that I've missed. Sorry, I'm not used to this many people. I can't keep up. I found your channel so creepy. The investigations. I hope it was the investigations and not me, not me just calling out fakers. Not like the comedy yeah. See, that's what I do when I'm editing our videos. Kind of try and make it more atmospheric and try and kind of give you a feel of what it feels like being in that location with us at the same time. So yeah, I kind of trying to give it that kind of sort of movie type vibe, but obviously, not fake like a movie, and try and make it, seem real to you guys. That's not worded right. That's kind of implying that I'm faking. Just kind of trying to make it raw, raw and. I'll shut up because I'm just waffling now. I'm not even making sense anymore. But I'm sure you get what I mean. So you are the opponent. So you are the opponent, and now came together. I missed that one, Ed. I don't get that one. Happy birthday. I'm sure with all the evidence he has, Beardo will get his reversed. I do hope so, Tina. I do hope so. Happy birthday. You've done something positive when your haters become your biggest followers. Yeah. I mean, and that's the problem that you get when you're a channel like Beardo's and his channel grows. The bigger you get, unfortunately, the more shit you're going to have to deal with. Yeah, it kind of comes hand in hand. So, but I'm sure after this, after Beardo gets this all sorted out, he will learn, just like I did with my strikes, that, when something bad like this happens, it is, it's not the end of the world and not the end of your channel. You can fight it, you can win, and, you can stay strong and keep doing what you're doing. Because it'd be horrible for Beardo now to, like he said in his live stream, to go and change the way he makes his content. Because I don't think he should have to do that. His content is not breaking any terms of service. It's not copyright. So he shouldn't have to change what he's doing. The fakers need to change what they are doing by false copyright striking people. And at the end of the day, if they didn't fake their videos, then us debunkers would be out of a job. We wouldn't be able to say anything. So they invite this on themselves. Fill the page with hearts in the support for Mike and Beardo. Thank you, Fiona. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it. I can't believe there's 218 people in here. This is madness. Absolute madness for me. some rambling, stressed out idiot. Maybe I need another beer. Lee, if you're there, get me another beer, mate. Calm down and get to the point. Yeah, I told you. Hey, Saw. Hey, Neil. How's it going, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. And I will just say again, because there's been some more people come in, please do not go over to Ghost Club and Spectral Paranormal, giving them any shit. It's not going to help. It really isn't. If you want to leave messages, just go to Beardo's last live stream and give him your support over there. That's the best thing you can do at the moment. Thank you, Julie Jaya, for the 19 months. Really appreciate you for sticking around so long and listening to this blabbering idiot. I said that in YouTube's. I said that in Beardo's live. YouTube needs to change their terms, not Beardo need to change the way he does things. Yeah, you're exactly right, Elaine. Exactly. Please be polite to Mike at this stressful time. Why are people giving me shit? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's water off a duck's back, John boy. It really is. I've never received a notification for your lives before. Do you do them often? No, Jan, not really. I used to try and do them with Adrian like every few weeks. But no, I don't think I've done one for like 2 or 3 months. Could be even longer. But I thought as it was my birthday, I was going to come and do one yesterday. And I went and had a carvery lunch and I was in a food coma and I couldn't get up off the sofa. So I thought I'll do one on Monday. And then Beardo messaged me this afternoon with his message of 3 strikes. And I thought, oh, fuck. So we've just been kind of chatting this afternoon, talking to YouTube and trying to get all this sorted out. And then Beardo went live. And I was like, okay, I'll go live after Beardo. It's probably not going to be much of a birthday stream. It's going to be more of a copyright strike chat, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I don't like to draw too much attention to my birthday anyway, especially now I'm getting older. 41 years old. 41 years old. A 41-year-old beetroot, because that's what I look like right now. It's not even hot in here. Beardo will be fine and so will you. You both have great channels. You and Beardo have done nothing wrong. It is stressful, but things always come right in the end. Have to say bye now, off to work. Okay, Donna, thank you. You are absolutely right as well. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you. Don't work too hard. Prior Paranormal. Evening, Mike. Happy birthday for yesterday. Not long finished watching Beardo's live stream. I can't believe what's happened, and I hope he manages to sell it all out. Yeah, he will. He will. I am very confident that he will get this sorted out, and I hope that the channels involved with this hope they get their comeuppance as well, because it's all they deserve for this. It's disgusting. Hey, Hammertoe. How's it going? It's all about giving. Thanks, Mike, for supporting Beardo on your B-Day live. It's no problem, AV, AV Stevie. I'd probably rather talk about this anyway than my birthday. I hate birthdays. I really do. I'm 45. Feels old enough, to be honest. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm 50. I'm 50 in 9 years. 50. It only seems a few years ago since I left school. Time flies. It really does. It's scary. Scary how quick. I mean, you blink, and before you know it, half your life's gone. It's crazy. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Stephen. I'm hoping that Beardo's channel will survive, as he doesn't deserve the strikes at all. One more reason not to watch or follow these fake channels. He will survive. He will. Don't worry. G'day, Mike. I'm doing okay. Sending birthday wishes. Thank you, Hammer Toes. Thank you, mate. He must be way behind like Seg's lives. Leanne, yeah, you're right. I'm shit at keeping up. Probably worse than Seg for keeping up with the chat. I'm not used to having 200 people in here. So I do apologise. If there's any messages that you really want me to see, please put them in again, and I'll try and read them if I can. I'm 48, creeping up to that next big number. Yeah. I seem to get more depressed the older I get. On my birthdays, anyway. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Like Lee said to me yesterday, he sent me a voice note and he's like, oh, I hate birthdays. It's just one more year closer to death. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Thanks. I'm 49 today and I hate my birthday. I always have. Well, happy birthday, Tanya Phillips. All right, we're at the top of the hill. You're at the top of the hill. Let's chat about Mike's birthday and watch him squirm. No, please, Elaine, don't. Please. He's not used to these numbers in the chat. Yeah, I'm really not, Julie. I really ain't. I'm 50 in 10 years. Makes me feel sick. It does, doesn't it? Grey duck. It really does. Huge shout out to our wonderful mods. Yeah. Thank you, mods, for being here with me this evening. Again, anyone just joining, sorry to annoy everyone that's been here for a while, but everyone just joining, please do not go over to Spectral Paranormal and Ghost Club and give them any shit. It will not help. Please go over to Beardo and show your support by dropping him a message in his live stream, his last live stream comments. That is the best thing that you can do right now for him. Gillian Daniels, I'm way over the hill. You don't know that. I'm proud of you, Mike. You're doing really good. And thank you, Leanne. Appreciate that. It's always weird because when I'm doing like streams or videos, after I filmed it, I think, I reckon I sounded like a complete twat. Just stumbling over my words, looking like a complete idiot. But then when you kind of watch it back, you kind of go, oh, it wasn't too bad, actually. It was all right. It was acceptable. But yeah, when I first started making videos and I watched myself back, it was the biggest cringe factor you could think of. But it's actually the norm now, so it doesn't bother me too much. You mean I'm downhill? I turned 64 2 weeks ago. Nah, happy ponies, you're alright. Chances are they'll bring out a some kind of crazy injection in the next 10, 15 years. You'll be able to shave the ears back off you. Wouldn't that be nice? My favourites are Mike and Beardo. They show us how it is. And how people fake. That's interesting. Cheers, Ed Cornwall. Appreciate that. I am very new to debunking, but I have been out in the field now for long enough to know when people are pulling the wool over your eyes. So yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I'm still kind of learning the ropes, but I'm getting a good grasp of it. I think. You guys be the judge. You don't look 41, Mike, but I'm going to take a guess that you keep going out investigating in crap weather. It'll age you. I turn a big number next year. Yeah, I've got good genes, I guess. I mean, my mum's in her 60s, my dad's in her 60s, and they look like they're in their 50s. So I've been gifted with decent genes, I think. I mean, I'm 41, and I don't think I've got a grey hair yet. Maybe I'll get the odd one that sprouts out my chin now and again. But that is soon taken care of. But thank you. You've come a long way, Mike. Thank you, Julie. It's because he hunts ghosts at night and never in the sun. Yeah. It looks like I've been in the sun today, though. Oh, I still hate watching my TikToks, media spots, listening to them. But I do what I do for a reason. So I human up. Yeah. I mean, you get used to it eventually, Cass. Eventually, if you watch enough of them. I mean, obviously, because I'm doing long-form content, I'm constantly watching myself on the big screen because I've got to edit for hours. So, yeah, you get used to it. But it is what it is. You'll always be your own biggest critic when it comes to looking like a dick online. I know I am my biggest critic. Oh, actually, there might be a couple of other channels that are bigger critics than me to my content, especially now. I absolutely love the videos, Mike. Really doing awesome. Thank you again, Leanne. Appreciate that. When I take my bra off, the creases fall from my face. Oh, Gillian, that's brilliant. I hope that's not true. What these channels do is nothing but extortion by striking. Copyrights are in the public domain. Copyrights are in the public domain when the original uploader shares it. They don't like honest people exposing them. Yeah, Stuart Quinn, you're right. You're right. You're right. 100%. When you upload to YouTube or any public platform, you are opening yourself up for, critique and judgment. And you can't go dishing out copyright strikes when people are judging your work. If that was the case, then, all film critics, food critics, any kind of critics, there wouldn't be. They'd be gone. You can't just go around throwing the copyright strike hammer about. It doesn't work like that. Even overhead pylons affect EMF readers. I've tested it. Yeah, Emma, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. 41 is a weird age for me. I don't know. I stopped thinking about it any longer than 5 seconds, and I have heard time believing it. Yeah, 41 is a bit of a weird age because you're not quite. You're kind of in limbo, ain't you? You're kind of in that limbo of being young and then having some kind of midlife crisis. Before you know it, I'll be driving around on a friggin' dirt bike with a mohawk and I don't want to think about it. If Spectral Paranormal can generally speak to spirits as they claim, then they should do the challenge to prove it and maybe donate the money to charity. Prior Paranormal, they're never going to take that challenge because they know that they won't be able to complete it. Will they? They say they can speak to spirits. So, effectively, what they could do, say Kenny Biddle is there, is holding his cards with his shapes on, and they're sat there, and he's saying, right, you have to guess what shape I'm holding up now. So, if they can talk to spirits, then they could ask the spirit who stood behind Kenny to give them the right card, right? And they should be able to guess 100% of them right. I can tell you for a fact that they wouldn't be able to do that. Truth and honesty matters with you, but fakers want nothing to do with that. No, they don't. They don't. Unfortunately, the fakers are after the big bucks. That is the main driving force behind it. Are you off, Cody, Joe? Have a good evening. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Have a good night. The scary thing is, Mike, I'm the same age as your mum. Don't say that. She'll go mad at me if she's still in the chat. Why are you telling everybody I'm in my 60s? Well, you've got to be around that because I'm 40. I think I need to hit the hay as well. Night all. Yep. Take care, Hammer Toes. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. 41 equals purgatory. Yeah. I enjoyed the video you did on Most Haunted 2 weeks ago. That was when I subscribed to you. Oh, yeah. That was decent. That was a fairly decent video. What's that? Is that the one I debunked the fishing line and the table moving? Was that 2 weeks ago? I think there's a new one since then, actually, Jennifer. But it might have been last week. But thank you for subbing anyway. Appreciate you. Here he is. Mr. Beardo gets scared in the chat. Yeah, your ears must have been burning, mate. Oh, my face is burning. Look how red I am, mate. I am stressed. I am seething with anger. I'm trying to hide it. I don't think I'm doing very well. Absolute arseholes, mate, that have done this to you. But don't worry, man. The truth always prevails in the end, and you will win this, and I will do my damn hardest to help you as much as I can. Good evening, all the new people just coming in as well. I see a few new names in here. Again, please do not go over to Ghost Club Paranormal or Spectral Paranormal and give them any shit in their comments. Don't be doing any mass reporting or anything like that because it does not help Beardo's cause. If you know someone is lying, just say, what's that? Yap, prat, yak. And people might know what you mean. Well, Toby Ghost, I ain't got a fucking clue what that means, so please do enlighten me. Yeah, you've got big love in here, Dale. You have got big love. The community's been absolutely mind-blowing the last few hours, mate. Yeah, just know that we have all got your corner, and it's going to be fine, mate. It is going to be fine. Casper Cat Productions, happy birthday. I think it's really weird that this is happening to Beardo so close to the holidays. He always makes me laugh, and I found quite a few new paranormal channels. My heart is broken. Yeah, Casper, it is a choker. It is a choker, and seeing Beardo upset at the start of his stream, I was choked up as well. I was choked up, and then I just got very angry. I'm having to bite my tongue a lot during this stream. I'm having to be very careful what I'm saying. But this has to stop. It has to stop. And fingers crossed, when Beardo gets this reply tomorrow after 24 hours that they said, he can forward all the evidence on to YouTube, and hopefully they will take action on this, because everything they're doing here is against terms of service, and it needs to be stopped. Yeah, I will pin that one, actually. Thank you for doing that, Julie. Yeah, that 28 days just turned to 7. What, you've just been updated with that now? 28 days has just been turned to 7. But then you've probably got about that many days left for the spectral strike, right? And not only that, from what I have been reading, whilst you've got counterclaims in place, your channel cannot be deleted. Because obviously it has to wait for the claims. You know, they have to take you to court, or the claims get accepted and the strikes get removed. So yeah, they've surely got to give you that amount of time, and I think they're actually legally supposed to give you that time as well for the strikes to be resolved. Hey Ghost Wiener, good evening to you. It's really hard to talk to a human in YouTube, I hear. Yeah, I mean, me and Beardo have been on to the chat today, and we both managed to get through to what seemed like a human anyway. I think it was. I was trying to report everything that's been going on with Spectral Paranormal, and because my strike had already been resolved, they basically said, unless you've got strikes active on your account, we can't help you. So I then spoke to Dale and said, look, they can't really do much for me. They've given me a link to report it some other way, but they can't deal with it in the live chat if I haven't got any strikes on my channel at the moment. So I said to him, look, just contact them. You have 2 strikes, because he had 2 strikes at this moment. So you've got the strikes at the moment, so they'll be able to help you. And luckily, they've obviously escalated it, and they have said they were going to contact him in 24 hours. So hopefully Dale will be able to give all of the evidence, and he has got a shit ton, and they will be able to make the right decision on what happens with these malicious takedowns. I don't know. It's cutting it close. So I mean, it is. Yeah, it is kind of cutting it close, Beardo. But like I say, I don't. Whilst you've got active counterclaims, I don't think they can delete the channel. But yeah, it would be good actually to go back into the live chat again, and just ask them. Just ask them. They might be able to kind of put your mind at rest a little bit there. It might be worth doing. They'll get their karma naturally. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do. There's a lot of people behind you. A lot of people. I mean, that stream was amazing. What was it, like 1,400 people? That is crazy. Crazy. Does he have the evidence from before, like roasting Beardo for fundraising and the slurs? I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Beardo, but I'm pretty sure you do have all of the roasting and name calling and shitty messages, and I'm pretty sure Dale's got everything in a folder. We've definitely got everything that's happened in the last couple of months saved in a folder. Definitely. In fact, I can show you. I can show you my folder. Let's go on to scene 2. There you go. I'll just put my folder on my face. Look, spectral drama. It's all in there. Look, it's all in there. Like my mum says, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, calling people fake is one thing. You know, I know sometimes us debunkers are not saying nice things, but you know, we're not. Some of the things that we get back from these fake channels, it goes far beyond the line, of acceptable. Beardo, have a beer or two and a good kip, and you wake up with a clear head. Yeah, don't have too many beers, or else it won't be a clear head. So much love and respect shown for the live stream tonight. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've had one person in here being a twat, have we? I don't think so. I've not seen any. But then again, I've missed half the messages because I'm fucking useless at having 206 people in here. Absolutely useless. Oh, he's got it all from the birth of the channel. There you go. So Dale's got everything. He's got everything that's ever happened with every channel. So sending support, real evidence. Got to head off now though. We'll keep an eye out for updates. Thank you, Jan. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Mike, did you have any more messages from Dark Arts after you won your strike? Lucy, no. Nothing. I've not seen anything online. I've not had any emails, no messages, no comments, no nothing. So, even though Carl gave me 2 copyright strikes at the same time, it's nothing compared to what Spectral Paranormal's done here. Nothing. Can we go to the powers that be on Beardo's behalf? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to do a bit more research on that. I don't know is my answer on that. You probably could, but you'd need to make sure you go about the right way, or it could do more harm than good. So yeah, I think for now, I think the best thing is for Beardo to have the direct contact with YouTube, and not have it kind of clouded by an influx of other reports. Yeah, I think they solely need to focus on the evidence that Beardo is going to supply. But I don't know. I wish I knew the right answer at the moment. But all we can do is go through the right channels, and do everything to the book, and hopefully YouTube will take the right actions. Yeah, exactly, Dale. Yeah, please do be careful what you say. Like I said, please don't go over to the Ghost Club and Spectral Paranormal and give them any hate comments or give them any kind of ammunition. Don't go mass reporting, because it will not help. It's definitely a coup against Beardo in the comments. Now, in my opinion, I'm making this my opinion. I think this is a targeted attack, okay, by Spectral Paranormal. It's too much of a coincidence for Spectral Paranormal to say, I'm getting YouTubers together to report you and get you taken offline, and then a couple of days later, Ghost Club issue him 2 strikes. That's too much of a coincidence to me, in my opinion. And it's very much pointing towards a coordinated attack. And if YouTube find out this is the case, then they are potentially in a lot of trouble themselves. Bristol Paranormal is live too, and the support is flooding in. That's awesome. I mean, the more eyes we can get on this, the better, because this is just not acceptable. This phenomenon started a couple of centuries ago. It is well documented as well. So I wonder why still people think it is real. What, the paranormal, you mean? I mean, I've had people that are very close to me that have had some experiences that are crazy. I mean, I've not had them myself. I've had a few interesting things that have happened on investigations. Nothing that I can say that is 100% paranormal, but things that have kind of made me question, maybe there could be something out there. And, going out and searching for these things is a lot of fun. And, some of the friends I've made in the community, these are going to be friends for life. So, like I said in a comment to Beardo the other day on one of his videos, I said, even if 10, 20 years down the line that we find out that the paranormal isn't real, I wouldn't change any of this journey. I wouldn't regret any of it, because the fun I've had doing the videos and going out to locations and the friends I've made in the process, that's gold dust. That is gold dust. So I wouldn't regret 1 minute. Holy shit, Jay Cart's just posted on Twitter to ask YouTube to investigate this BS. I mean, that's one thing you could do. That is one thing you could do. But I think mass reporting is not going to help. Mass comments of hate is not going to help. But flooding Twitter to ask YouTube to investigate it, that could. I'm sure people have done that before, with quite good results, with other like real massive channels. So it could be worth doing. Remember to hype Beardo's live too. It might help get eyes on it. Yeah, I mean the more hypes and the more comments you can put on Beardo's last live, that will help push it out. Because like I said, we do need to get as many eyes on this as possible. Mike, you're a very good debunker. You gave your own unique style. Yeah, I mean, Gillian, to be honest, when I first started, I thought, oh, fuck. I think I'm going to look like a right dick. But actually, when you get in the swing of it and you kind of work out your kind of style, yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. And at the end of the day, I don't care. If I look like a dick and I've debunked something, then that's fine. I don't mind looking like a dick if I've been able to educate people on channels that they've been wasting their time on. My job is done. They won't help like that. Twitter, I'm told, is the one to get eyes on. Yeah, I'm almost certain. I can't remember what channel it was. They were in deep shit, and thousands and thousands of people added YouTube to go and look at it, and I think it all get resolved quite quickly as well. So that is definitely an option if you want to help. Guys, go to Twitter and ask YouTube to look at this. Literally none of the comments have mentioned the channels. They've just asked YouTube to investigate this. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to put what channel. That would help. I will reopen my Twitter account, Beardo, and get the message too. Good one, AV. You can't fight a crowd. That's right. That is right. But you just need to make sure you do it on the right platform, in the right way. There you go. Everybody's reopening their Twitter accounts. I can't even get... Somebody hacked into my Real Evidence Twitter account. I couldn't get it back. Because they'd changed the friggin' email address as well. So it sends if I try to get the code or whatever it sends you, it sends it to some fucking knob that's already hacked into my account. So yeah, but to be fair, I didn't use it anyway, and I think there was next to no followers on there, so I wasn't too bothered about it. Beardo, you made me cry earlier. It was horrible seeing you like that. Yeah, Gillian, I had a lump in my throat, if I'm honest. Evening, Mama Geek. Hope you're well. Well, we mentioned Beardo, but not the channel behind the malicious use of copyright. If that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you say Beardo is the channel involved, then they'll have the case already saved in their system, so they'll know what you're talking about. These channels have got very thin skins. What they are doing on YouTube, what are they doing on YouTube if they can't take criticism? Exactly, Loz. And good evening to you. Exactly. I mean, I'll say it again. When you start a YouTube channel and you create content for people, you're going to have to expect that you're going to be critiqued, you're going to be judged. People are going to comment on, they're going to comment on everything. They're going to comment on your looks, your accent, literally everything. And if you can't take that, then don't do it. Then really don't do it, because you have to have thick skin to be on YouTube. And I can't believe some of the comments I read on other people's channels. I'm like, some creators would crumble hearing some of those things that people throw at, or the shit that people throw at them. It's horrible. You do have to have skin like a fucking rhino's testicle to be on this platform. Oh, my mum's back, Linny Binny Hansen. You've changed your friggin' username. Thought you were talking to me then. About what? Sorry. What's that? Sorry. I'm in and out. My phone hasn't stopped. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I mean, my phone's been going mad. My phone's been going mad as well. So I could imagine yours is is constantly going off. Yeah, do you, mate? You do what you need to do. But I'll message you later anyway, and talk some more on this. Twitter's on fire with people posting, asking them to look at false strikes. That's awesome. That's good. That is good. Yeah, I've made a couple of posts and I've quoted Jake Hart's tweet post. Wicked. At Mama Geek, anytime he's a legend, a treasure, he gives so much to us and raises money for charity, and I don't think he realises how much of a difference he has made to us all. Yeah, Cass, you're 100% right. I mean, the amount of hours that Dale puts into the channel, the amount of passion that he puts into the channel is second to none. It really is. And he does not deserve this in a million years. What time is shit? It's 9:45. I don't know how long I've been online for. How long have I been online for? I'll probably wrap it up at about 10, guys. I don't want to keep you all night. I'm sure there's other people that have probably got live streams as well. I'm like you, Mike. I got skin like a duck. It rolls off like water. Yeah, John Boy, you have to be like that, mate, when you're on YouTube. The way I see it is, I've said this a few times before, is YouTube is just like one big pantomime. It really is. Apart from when it gets serious, in cases like today. That's just crossing the line. And, you know, even though we're debunking these channels, we're not even making a dent in their views, in their earnings. We're not making a single dent. So I don't even know why they kick off like this, because they may as well just ignore us, because it's making no difference to them at all. Damn it, Mike. Now I'm going to cry. Oh, I haven't said anything that upsetting, have I? Sorry. I think these channels have seriously underestimated the support Beardo has. Yeah, John Boy, I think you're absolutely right there. Sending love to everyone. Got to run. Well, thank you, Leanne, for coming in. Appreciate you. I won't be boring everyone for much longer. Sorry. I'll give it till about 10. And then I suppose I better go and get some dinner. Beardo's fault. I'm fucking starving. Sorry, I've got to switch streams. There is a wrestling match about to happen. I think it's Beardo versus Biddle. Oh yeah, that's Spaghetti alla Paranormale. Yeah, have fun. I'll probably pop over it there soon. Yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks for the chat. See you soon. Yep, see you in a bit. We also need instructions on how to get YouTube on Twitter to notice. They'll be on there. I mean, YouTube have got their own Twitter account, so they'll know. They'll definitely know. And if enough noise is made, then they will definitely look at it. I've never been on Twitter. I just downloaded it and I don't understand it. I'll keep trying. Yeah, to be fair, like I've never really got into Twitter that much either. But I'll tell you what, there are some pretty gnarly videos on there. If you go down the rabbit hole, I've seen some disgusting things on there. Yeah, I try to stay off it. When I finish, message me and I'll tell you what's gone on. Message me and tell me what's gone on. Oh yeah, I will, Mum. I will. I hate fakers. I've experienced the real thing in my house. I hate fakers. I've experienced the real thing in my house and they haven't got a clue. Well, Stella, you're lucky, because I would love to experience the real thing. I really would. I mean, my mum, who's in the chat now, she's had a few very strange experiences and she's convinced that there's an afterlife as well. But unfortunately, I haven't had one of those experiences yet. So, but I really hope I do. I think that if anything, they get more publicity towards their channels and possibly to gain more viewers. I mean, yeah, Thomas, you could be right. Yeah, I think you're right there. YouTube should allow us to make statements of support for you guys. Yeah, that would be a good thing for them to add. It probably would help. I can't see them doing that anytime soon, though, because they'd probably start getting inundated with so many requests from people. They wouldn't be able to keep up. It's called X these days. Yeah, it's called X. That's when isn't that when Elon Musk brought it changed to X, didn't it? I shall catch you again soon. Take care, everyone. Much love. Thank you, Lucy, for coming in. Appreciate you. And yeah, looking forward to the Priest's Cottage in January. Is it January? January. It's going to be a good night. I will hit up Jay Charts on how to. Yeah, Twitter has got some abhorrent stuff on it. Stumble upon some depraved stuff. Yeah, the Pink Angel. There is some proper rotten stuff on that. Stuff that you wouldn't want your kids to be looking at anyway. I've seen shadow people and blue orbs in my house. Oh, I'd love to see something like that. Like a proper, like a proper orb, like a massive ball of light. That would be good. That really would be good. And a shadow figure, I mean, that'd be amazing. Lots of crappy investigators, and you are weeding them out. Well done. Thank you, Peep. Appreciate it. Let's just hope I'm not the next one in the massive firing line. But I mean, the best thing to happen now would be, for Beardo to complain, report it, and for actions to be taken against, the offending channels, and let that be a deterrent for other channels that want to play this stupid game. You know, that is the best outcome now, and that's the only way I think that this is going to stop. Is that channels that are abusing the copyright system and abusing the terms of service that get penalised for it. That's the only way this is going to stop. It is the sad reality, unfortunately. I was in the kitchen making dinner and someone walked past behind me and Mark was in the other room. When was that, Mum? Was that recent? Good night all. Have a good night. Yep. Happy birthday, chin up, Beardo. Thank you, Jaeger. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Trying to multitask, watching you and Fleuro at the same time. Cheers, Loz. Appreciate that. I won't keep you for much longer. A few more minutes. This is the bad side of the internet. Anyone can go on there, including those with ill intentions and childish behaviour, with consequences they haven't thought about. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Tyler. I'm sure you will both grow stronger because of this. Yeah, it's definitely... I've definitely grown stronger from the strikes that I've competed with in the last couple of months. Because the first strike I got was very nerve-wracking. But it kicked my ass into gear to learn about the copyright system and the terms of service, like really dive into it deep and know what my rights are and what I can and can't use and what people can and can't do to my channel. So I've gained a lot of knowledge over the last couple of months. So yeah, it's definitely helped in that respect. So that's why at this moment in time, I'm very confident that Beardo will get this resolved. I found the link and wow, amazing comments on there. Yeah, Gillian, send that me on Facebook if you can. I'll have a look at it after. Hi everyone, newbie here. Just get the gist of something that's gone off. Squeaky, welcome to the channel. Basically, another debunker, Beardo. I'm sure you've heard of him if you're into the paranormal. Beardo has been given 3 copyright strikes by 2 different channels, and his channel is in danger, some danger of being deleted completely. But Beardo is fighting it. He has issued counterclaims to the offending channels, and he should be able to get the copyright strikes removed, and his channel should be all gravy again. Fingers crossed. So that is the short end of it. It tells all about Jade and her channel, and that the channel I didn't watch. Maybe weird to say, but you lovely and respected guys will only grow more to get the truth. I hope so, Ed. I hope it doesn't get to the point where we have to change the content that we put out there in terms of debunking. I really hope it doesn't. I'm sure it won't, but there's always that kind of that little worry in the back of your head that shit, it's going to get to the point where we can't say anything anymore. But the way the law stands at the moment, we are protected. So it should be all good. It should be all good. It's really good of you to speak up on Beardo's behalf in your own community. You're a good man, and happy belated birthday for you yesterday. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. And as for sticking up for Beardo, I mean, it's the least I can do. The amount of support he's given my channel over the last 3 years, this is the least I can do for him. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up now, guys. I've give your ears a bashing for way too long. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for everybody that's come in tonight. I mean, we had nearly 220 people in here at one point. That's absolute madness. Try not to worry about Beardo. I'm sure this will get resolved. I'm very confident, and he'll be back. You know, he'll be back to normal in no time. Just hang in there. You know, let him do his thing. Again, please don't go over to Ghost Club and Spectral and you know, do any mass reporting or give him any more ammunition to throw back at Beardo. No shitty comments. Just go and show Beardo your support, and yeah, everything will be fine. Again, thank you for everybody coming in. Thank you for all the lovely comments. Thank you for all the people that have donated. I'm probably going to do a video to release on the channel about this as well, with my thoughts. And yeah, take care, everyone. I need to go and get some food. I'm absolutely starving. And love you all, and see you again very soon.